retrieve my gear. Oh, Jesus! Ah! Good afternoon, folks. I'm J.E., and welcome to the first video of a series of history summaries on various video games. I pick out a game, regardless if it's 4 years old or 40 years old, take a look at its history and the history of its developer, as I see this as a way to ease us all into the reality that video gaming as a whole is becoming a topic for history buffs to talk about. Not only will I be talking about the who's and what's about the game, but also play it instead of just sitting here yapping about it and tease your interest with sample clips. As you have seen in the opening clip, we'll take a trip through virtual reality to investigate today's game of focus, which is Into the Radius. The first one, as there's a sequel out now in early access. I'll elaborate on the game itself in a minute, but first we'll take a peek at the developer that created this unique stalker-style VR game, CM Games. To keep it short, for the most part, CM Games is a small developer based in the Eastern European techno-powerhouse country of Estonia, the very same country that helped lay the groundwork for other success stories, such as Skype, Wise, and Bolt. Opening its doors in 2010, this company did not waste any time and cranked out their first game, Drag Racing, after a 6-week development cycle. With over 100 million downloads currently, the game had become a successful representation of the expensive sport for everyone from the kids in the back of the classroom to the average Joes in the break room. Later the same year, CM Games bagged the Startup of the Year award for this success. Now, instead of just cashing out and calling it a day, they doubled their efforts and worked on their next iteration of their drag racing games. Nitro Nation was released in 2014, featuring outstanding graphics, a lot of cars, and customizable options that would make credit cards cry. As their winning streak would indicate, the game netted a massive 50 million downloads to date. Aside from making award-winning mobile games like its second nature, CM Games lent their genius to the less fortunate and collaborated with a number of other companies, such as Alienware's Stargaze, Lav Cave Games, and even briefly worked with the toy company Mattel to release a product placement mobile game that unfortunately didn't last that long. Those games are Zoocraft, a Zoo Tycoon-style mobile game released in 2015, Beholder, a dystopian Big Brother hotel management game released in 2016, with sequels being made in 2018 and 2022, with a fourth game still to be announced as of this video's release. As for the Mattel collab, they spawned a short-lived racing game called Hot Wheels Infinite, originally released in 2019, till the servers were officially shut down in 2022. Guess you could say it wasn't so hot after all. Now, getting back on track, CM Games carried on to create a sequel to Nitro Nation. Nitro Nation World Tour was released in August of 2023, which currently has roughly 500,000 downloads and counting. CM Games has also been dipping their toesies into virtual reality as of late. As obvious with today's game of choice, they have not only created Into the Radius and its sequel, but also are working on bringing their Nitro Nation series into the VR space, with currently, as of this video's release, a demo available for users to play with while they debate an official release date. Coming to full circumference, we'll take a look at our subject of today's discussion. Released in 2020, Into the Radius is a stalker-themed looter shooter based in the fictional country of Pachorsk that suffered a very catastrophic extraterrestrial event, causing a supernatural phenomenon entrapping its remaining residents in an irradiated, timeless wasteland, while having no choice but to work for a special division from the UN. The United Nations Pachorsk Special Committee. And it's up to us, playing the role as an unfortunate explorer of the UNPSC, to explore the event zone and get to the bottom of the mystery of the Radius, or simply spend time shooting dimensional horrors, looting precious cans of pineapple slices, and praising the big basketball in the sky. The rest I'll explain as we venture into the game. And while I'm setting things up, let me convey some trivia that I found during my research. Games like Into the Radius and the very popular FPS series Stalker, and a movie released in 1979 sharing the same name, all drew inspiration from a book that pretty much laid the groundwork for all of them to sprout from. Roadside Picnic, a Cold War-era science fiction novel written by Arkady and Boris Jagotsky, is set in the fictional town of Harmont, where we follow the story of Rhetoric Schuart, a rebel stalker who, among other rogue trespassers, risked it all by entering the zone, that was the site of an extraterrestrial event called the Visitation, to collect artifacts to make some cash. Honestly, when I started working on this project, this book really sounded interesting, so I rated Amazon for a copy, which is currently a good read. I would recommend it if you have the coin to buy and the time to read it. All right. Enough yapping. Let's get to the game already. So I'm going to keep it simple here. I'm going to be as minimalistic as possible with the editing, unless things get repetitive, redundant, or in the case of the Radius, cut down on the walking simulator moments. And if need be, read important material out loud. Now, with that stated, I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to use custom difficulty. That'll explain itself later. Turn on the tutorial because it could nerd-splain game mechanics better than I can and introduce us to the story of the Radius. And I promise you guys, I won't spoil anything. So, with that out of the way, let's go to work. Welcome to the Radius tutorial. The hints will follow your hand. Try moving it to make it easier to read them. Choose dominant hand, game controls. I'm righty. Just use my real height, arm length. I think that feels right. Movement method. That'll make me sick, so let's use normal. Movement direction. Controller. Select turning method. I like snap better. Yeah, that pretty much states itself. Wee. The tutorial is divided into parts marked with glowing particles. Look out for them. Pick up operators and reach out to press grip. And if it's not important, I'll just leave it up on, I'll just hold it up for a little bit longer. Feel free to pause to read it yourself. Use the right thumbstick to toggle crouch or crouch physically to get past obstacles. For me, I actually would prefer to do it this way.
You can see me? Hear me?
Yes. Double 6 of the sprinter consumes the blue bar on your watch. Or simply, click on both.
Come closer. Try to touch me.
Damn stick drift.
You can't
damn
hear
stick
me.
drift.
I kept trying to speak to others, but they couldn't, and... help me, please.
Cursed stick drift. I blame the stick drift, I swear. That was embarrassing. Right then. Is there no ladder? Anything? And health is visible on the red bar of your watch. Right there. use the Force. Ow. Inject into your arm to heal. Or you can jab yourself anywhere on your person to heal, actually. So if you move away, it does this. It teleports. Wouldn't that be handy? A handy mechanic everywhere else. I wonder. Oh, dang it. Beat me to it. Use trigger to open doors and search inside cabinet and drawers. No. Right. In other words, this is how you loot. Build the item or hold a few item. Black grass, that's what it was called. In other words, it's a flashlight. Cupboards, cabinets, and other things can be opened up and accessed and looted. And loot containers will change periodically. Excuse me. It's a brand showdown. Wonder. Right. Try this again. Kind of worked. Alright, finally a ladder so I don't hurt myself dropping down. Ugh. Whoa. You know, to be honest, the first time coming through here, when I first played this was creepy as f to walk at. I thought, bro. The shooting bar. Let's learn some weapon basics. Grab the PM and look at the Makarov. PM or Makarov, whichever. Is this how it works? Yeah. This should be the easy part. Make sure you don't drop it. Let's see. Now take it out. This magazine, bring them closer together and load the magazine. Huh. So, I may have a few scripts left over from modding. I did turn off my entire mod list so you guys can get the vanilla experience. So, some things may still be lingering. Which is actually quite handy because loading magazines actually take forever. Alright, let me get rid of these guys. Load up. Let's get all this. Grab all these goodies. Can never have enough ammo. Alright, moving on. Radius is filled with space-time anomalies, often invisible and very dangerous. Can be revealed by throwing a probe. Oops. Which, pretty much, I picked it up, hold the trigger down, and... yeet. Yeet. From downtown. Ugh. And I got nothing. Alright. Hey, it's you again. Let's try this again without... Here we go.
We need to make sure you stay that way. This is no place for the living. Go into the fog. See what's out there. Your memories will guide you. Now that we've made this connection, I can find you anywhere.
You want me to walk over this? Okay, just don't look down. That would suck if gravity turned back on right now. What? Okay, we made it. Welcome to Vano. Pretty much our home base. Pretty much our home base of operations if you're not doing the No Vano challenge. So, let's go and get settled in.
Stop. Authorized personnel only. Raise your hands above your head for identification.
Guys.
Greetings, Explorer. This message is to remind you that you are the UNPSC field officer aiding our research of the Pechorsk radius anomaly. Congratulations on your contract extension. Your security level has been reset to 0 due to long-term absence. Please proceed to your room and continue the missions. We are hoping for complete cooperation.
How long was I gone? That's oh well, guess we gotta start from scratch anyways. It is very hard to get lost in the tutorial. Bring your watch to the panel. Like this. this? Oh. Vano is filled with a lot of these little tip notes scattered all over the place. I'm not going to take the time to go look for them unless I randomly find them. So, read them at your own convenience. It's so sad. It's so empty in here. Alright, open the missions menu. There are 2 dozen missions, regular and top priority. To unlock new priority missions, complete regular missions. Boop. Open Retrivium. Pervome Route. Had trouble pronouncing that a while back. Ha! I used my dominant hand. But I left the safety... Whatever, I guess. Stay there. Let's just put you here as a spare, in case I mess up out there. Wait a minute. Come here. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. That's hot, by the way. I'll figure that out later. Anything else left in here? Nope, let's move. Yeah, in the early game it's going to look pretty sad like this. But in time, we will fill this out. Alright, we're all set. Let us go. Follow the rope. This is the Pervome route. Pretty much your starter region of the zone. I may be pronouncing that wrong. Feel free to correct me down below if you wish. And the cool thing, these missions are not really time constrained, so you can use the free time to go explore around. For example, let's check this tower. Up we go. Loot box.
Attention! This is UNPSC emergency guidance recording L1-61. If you are listening to this, you are most likely suffering from one or more of the following conditions: a sense of displacement, disorientation, memory loss, ataxia, and visual auditory hallucinations. Please remain calm. You are experiencing the adverse effects of prolonged exposure to the Picturesque radius. This recording was placed here by the UNPSC to guide affected personnel to safety. Inside this emergency cache, you will find a basic survival kit that will get you to the nearest research outpost. Enter the fog to find it.
If this is considered hallucinations, I am tripping balls. Alright, let me grab my stuff. Okay. This one is always things do respond with the tide. I'll explain the. I'll explain the tide as we go along. But after a while, you only need to visit this box once. All right, down we go. Let's continue on and search more for more stuff. Ammo. Oh, I forgot. No jump button. Ammo. There's special other ammo for other guns, because I know there's more than just this dinky little Makarov. Snitch. When you're looting, search everywhere, because you will never know what you'll find. Is it pineapple? Nope. What is this? Meat. Canned meat. Bad day at the office, I guess. And also there are going to be random items, scientific items that you'll find scattered in the radius for like the first few security levels, I think, from my experience, that serve no purpose other than sell value. So keep an eye out for it. Could be worth the investment. I saw it walking around over here. Where is it? There you are. Easy. Not so. Let's continue searching over here. What are you yelling at me for? I'm way over here. Let's do this. Anything else? No? Alright, let's go take care of that guy. Oh, son of a... Of course, when these fragments actually break apart like this, you can save the ammo and just walk up and give it a good stabbing to get rid of that core. If you don't get rid of that core, they just reform. Some missions actually provide little markers like this that provide hints. Just follow the little sparkly bits around these burned people, and they can provide you with hints to where you need to look. Or irrelevant information. Anyways.
It's this darn hum again. Just got the new coil installed, should work all right. Gotta lock the thing up before some sneaky bastard breaks in and steals it again. Where did the key go?
Oh yeah. I need to also disclaimer that I also installed a sound mod that restores the original voice lines in this current version of the game. As you can tell, the censored words are actually not that bad. rounds dog water for this pistol. What do we got here? For now, I think for little logs like this, I'll just leave it like this so you guys can read it at your leisure. And if you want me to actually start reading these out loud, let me know. I can't throw that? That sucks. Ooh. Can never have enough lighters. It's another item that never runs out, but you can find plenty of. Can I please have a pocket lamp? I'm tired of holding this flashlight. What's this? More goodies. I gotta turn that light. What the hell am I looking at? Okay, let's grab all this stuff. Dude, pardon the jank. This game is unique. Often is. Alright. Like I said earlier, search everywhere, because sometimes items may fall through the environment. So you gotta use the force to find it and get a hold of it. And also my play space is very limited. I just saw it. Oh well. Alright, first box. Now, unlike the big red box at the beginning, these boxes actually spawn in random places. And they're also generated. Like these crates, just small, convenient items. Wow, that was fast. That's a lucky spawn. Random small items will appear. There's also other types that give weapons, magazines, and all sorts of goodies. And other sorts of things. You can go there. Be used for later. Later. Man, Radius is being very generous today. It knows I'm recording, so it has to play nice. 9mm. Let's see. Can I check? Oh, screw it. I'll do it at back base. Now, where's that? There it is. That's an explorer's wristwatch. My question is, how can a guy lose a watch that's fastened to them like that? More importantly, why am I stuck with this one? Yo, Veer. Also, I believe some trivia behind this watch. That this watch actually was the original watch from earlier versions or the demo version of this game. I'm not too clear on that. Feel free to help me out on that one, guys. There's you over there, then there's you over here. How? Excuse me.
Help me, please. That wasn't really me, just an image. I'm trapped somewhere terrible. I don't know where, just that it's dark here, and I can't move. I'm so sick of this place, whatever it is. My name's Katya, by the way. I'm so glad I found you. Finally, I'm not alone.
You and me both, miss. Okay, well, it's interesting. Finally, get to know the name of the ghost of the ghost girl that's all over the place. What's this? Oh yeah. This note points to a stash that is somewhere else in the region. In this region or in other zones. This place, stashes, as I'll probably find later on when I get to it, if I get to it, are only in single places, and unfortunately they do not restock or tie. So, better keep an eye out for these. Keep an eye out for these notes and study it. See, can I cross over here? Ow. Can I step over here? Oh, wow. I can. I'm walking on barbed wire. And... Rah. Let's go say hi to this one. This version of Katya. Of course, just to clarify, the duller versions of this chick are usually just part of the story. These brighter glowing ones that are probably blinding you guys, actually are scenic descriptions of the area. Narrations of the scenic area. So...
The block post was part of the Soviet Army's attempt to take control of the situation in the first days following the event. But the boys who manned it? There was no way they could have done anything or helped anyone in the city. They all got so sick. And they were confused, disoriented. They had been preparing for war, even nuclear war. But they couldn't have expected something like this. Whatever it was. Whatever it is. Maybe it's just the Earth. Tired of us.
The Earth is sure pissed about something. But I highly doubt our own Earth can cause this. Looks like as if part of the space rock slam dunked itself through here. Or something. Well, I got my mission objective, got some more lore. Let's head back. No, I do not want to use you. Yep. Yeah, I forgot I have a limited stamina. Dang it. I'm almost there. Now, let me break this little trailer down for you. As you can see what it's prompting me to, you can actually deliver your most mission objectives right there, or just deliver confirmations that you completed certain jobs. Over here is your store. And as you go up in security level, items will become available to you. And this is the most redundant thing in the Radius. This healing shower allows you to restore some health for a small price. But by the time you even think about using it, you already probably have like a stockpile of these needles to just shoot yourself up with. In this game. Alright, let's turn this in. You can submit your mission objectives, repair and upgrade your weapons. Press delivery on the screen and select the mission and the door will open. Place the mission object into the locker, press complete or close the door with the trigger to complete the mission. So, this button, then this button. And this pack is so damn cluttered. Get back here. Yeah, I'm really thinking that this was like a beta watch or something like that. Woo! First security level. To unlock new equipment and check out the store. Of course. Cool. Access level upgraded. You have to undergo training to confirm it. Proceed to the shooting range. More training? I already thought I had had enough training. But before we go to the shooting range, I need to dump it off. As you can tell, the one thing about looting in this game is you have to unload it. Unload it. Read you in a second. I'm going to keep you in there? Yeah. Once you're done with that, take the time to go through your loot. First, let me see this. Ooh. Notes that appear in your pack after you complete certain priority missions or main quest missions. They will appear in your pack, and they're usually don't really serve a purpose other than more sauce to taste. So, and just stow it away somewhere. You know, for safekeeping or whatever. Shotgun. What is this? Oh yeah, another cool little neat detail in this game is that they're using real world names of these guns. Is it 27? Over under. It ain't much, but it'll make things dead either way. Put that away. Actually, put this over here. Alright, so I'm going to take some time to sort through this and organize it. But I'm not going to let you guys sit through it, so give me a second. So, let me make this easy on you. Alright, now with that sorted, with what puny loot I collected, let's get to that training. Get that training out of the way. What's this? Cassettes. Right. So these things actually do randomly spawn. Do spawn out there. They're just very hard to spot. They're actually fairly hard to spot sometimes. But when you find them, you can either play them off your little tape recorder on your mini map right here, or you could take them back here, bring them back here, and play them off your computer. But the cool thing about your little pocket cassette player here.
Explorers, this is a friendly reminder from the UNPSC not to attempt to leave the Ventursk exclusion zone. as demarcated by the electric fence surrounding the site. We deeply regret the necessity of this measure, taken for your own protection, as well as for the protection of anyone attempting to enter the zone. Exposure to radiation and other after effects of the event have made the world outside the exclusion zone toxic for those who were in close proximity to the asteroid strike. Every survivor who left the exclusion zone before the area was cordoned off died within hours, despite the best efforts of the UNPSC's medical specialists. No medications or surgical interventions, not even the creation of controlled environments, succeeded in slowing the deterioration of organ function in those unfortunate survivors of the event. There have been no medical breakthroughs since that would suggest that doctors would be able to save a survivor who exited the zone. We hope that our research with your assistance will in time permit for such a breakthrough. Meanwhile, the UNPSC is with you in your efforts to maintain whatever normalcy is possible under the circumstances. We are committed to providing you with everything you need for a safe and comfortable existence in return for your continued cooperation.
Well, ain't that just convenient? I'm stuck here. Ooh, I get money. I get paid to train. Let's check this out.
Welcome back, Explorer. This is the UNPSC training facility. To confirm your access level, you must pass a qualification test. Upon completing the procedure, you will be granted rights to buy better equipment.
Well, that was kind of made apparent with the panel back in the trailer, but okay. Pick up the knife from a distance, or pretty much. Oh, that almost got me. Throw knives and darts. First, check your wrist straps. They're on. Press the null trigger to enable throwing mode, and swing to release the trigger. Actually, wait a second. I need to spin around. I'm getting tangled. Okay, so pretty much according to the instructions, hold down the trigger, pull it back, and or from what I've learned from other explorers, that you can also do this particular type of throw. You could ready up, go under, and just flick it for an underhand throw. Get back here. Just like this. More accurate, and you can actually hit your target. Unlike this jank. Let me demonstrate one more time. Overhand. Crazy. Underhand. Accurate. Throw however you want. You already know what probes are, but let's go over it again. Bruh. Pick up probes. Pick it up. I'm just gonna, for the sake of this, I'm just gonna Alright. Blasting your eardrums in 3, 2. Yeah, some of the stuff in this game are just like insanely loud. This Geiger counter looking thing. They're worth good money. Some have special properties. Time to build that bag of swag. Oh yeah. Let's find some artifacts. Ooh. And it's sensitive, as you can tell, it's sensitive from distance. And changes color if you're facing the right direction. Is it something valuable? It's a potato. It's actually pretty nicely done. Right, I'll show you what that is in a minute. I'll save it for later. Can also detect a special entity, rifts. These are hunted and able to revive other monsters. Yep. What they don't tell you is rifts actually respawn enemies randomly. As in the type of enemy that respawns is different, always changes. So when you find these rifts, secure them as fast as possible. Otherwise, you're in for a bad time. Am I gonna explode? Oh. Comes from the tide meter gadget on top of it. It is that tone can actually be startling when you're not expecting it, or it'll be just like a random alarm clock when you wake up during the tide. And pretty much to sum up all that wall of text, tide respawns items and enemies and other things. Grab the gun from the desk. But what if I don't wanna? That Mac is in bad shape. Low condition items can jam or not function properly. Condition deteriorates due to usage or damage and can be restored in the shop's repair bin for a price, or with free repair tools for a price of time. Be to close the fucking thing. And you can also visibly tell the damage or deterioration of a weapon just by how rusty it looks. And so you can get that Far Cry 2 experience. Are you kidding me? Yeah. First, when the gun jams, it does this. It's stovepipes, pretty much. So you got to... I do it the proper way. There we go. Jeez. Get this away from me. That's it. No throwing, no fun. Weapon maintenance is key. Grab the oil can. Why would you put it here? Just put it on the desk. Damn. Now this is actually a pretty neat part. Pretty neat mechanic. It starts coming off of it. You're doing it right. Blah, 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 blah. Started from the blue. Full. So pretty much, if it ends in the yellow, it is savable. So you just cut this thing down with this knockoff WD-40. Take a massive toothbrush and just clean the dirt off of it. Until it quits doing that. Until it quits scraping. I mean, you could do it the way it suggests and just scrape it like this, but you'll end up doing this periodically. I know I'm probably setting off a lot of gun nuts that are fellow gun nuts by seeing me jam this thing in the vice barrel first. It's all right. It's a Makarov. It can take it, guys. Chill. See, is it ready? Yeah, it's ready for the next part. Do you have to make me delete everything, guys? Damn. It's a cleaning rod. It cleans things. Can't get any more complicated than that. Like I said, some things that are just blatantly redundant, I won't leave it up for too long. Tear the trigger off. Press the trigger to tear off a piece. Pin the piece to the paper at the tip of the ramrod. Insert ramrod with paper to the barrel. Slide it back and forth to clean the barrel. Anyways. So pretty much click it like that. It'll stay floating like that, or you can just... And since this is one of the items that never runs out, you can just spam it. Make a pile. And then all you got to do is just dip the rod right onto a paper. It'll snap right onto it. And do this. And just for roleplay purposes. It should be a mechanic that if you do this, it makes it clean faster. But no. And there we go. Nice, squeaky clean Makarov. Moving on.
Despite our best efforts, the only ones able to enter the radius, the former inhabitants of Pechorsk, die of organ failure if leaving the 2-kilometer zone around it. The committee needs your help in exploring the phenomenon and finding a cure. The radius is clearly hostile, and only you can shield humanity from its dangers.
Don't worry, humanity. I won't let you down. Wait, wrong game. Now that we're done with that snooze fest. Ooh, what's this? A little something for me? Knock off Red Bull and granola bar. Thank you. Sometimes, some things will appear in random places, so it never hurts to check back certain areas like a lunatic to see if something changes. Oh, would you look at that? Reiterates everything I just learned. Yeah, I got a better idea for this. Yep, you can dispose certain items in this fireplace. Now let's get on with the next mission. Find the yellow film. Now this mission will take us to another part of the Pervome route. Blah 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 blah. Artifacts, which can be pretty self-explanatory, but I'll explain to them as we see them. Like for example, this is a regen. Pretty much a little item that you can just carry on your person. That once you click it, it restores your health gradually, but it comes at a cost of its use. Once it's used up, it disappears. Go figure. Great to use as a backup in case if you overjabbed yourself and run out of stems. There. Do. Onward! As you can already fathom, that running to and from missions can take a lot of time. So like I said, I'm not joking that this turns into a walking simulator every so often. Oh, what's that? Get out of here. Nope. Thank you. Wow. What's in front of us is actually called an anomaly cluster, which is a randomly generated maze of clusters, of anomaly clusters. Holy crap, I cannot talk. And it's up to us to navigate this deadly maze to get to whatever artifact is hiding inside it. And this way, so that's why these come in handy. Woo! Huh. Oh, there's a dead scientist right there. Man. Probably has some good stuff. He does have stuff. He does have stuff. Can I TK grab it? Nope. And yes. And it's the pineapple. Pineapple can. Don't see anything else. Alright, back on track. I'm using your detector, like I described it. We'll point you in the guide you towards it. And change color if you're facing the right direction. I couldn't resist, sorry. What do we got? A blank. Pretty much, it currently serves no purpose. But I'm going to stockpile these, because they will serve a purpose in the future. Alright, now let's get the heck out of here. Is that another box? Okay. Oh no, it's one of those little boxes. Oh, is it coming my way? Nope. I see it way over there. That's right, you stay over there. Okay. It's not going to disturb me while I'm picking through this box. Rule of thumb. Always make sure your area is secure before you start looting. Don't be an idiot like me. Ooh, another trap cam. Ooh, the good stuff. I like the good stuff. What is this called? Anything else? Okay, good. Let's go get that thing. What the hell was that? Anybody else saw that? It's not a glitch. It's an anomaly. Alright, where'd that critter go? Where'd that down critter go? There it is. Come here, you. Miss. Got him. Is that ammo damaged? Or am I just tripping? I'm tripping. That's also getting dark. Good thing they stayed dead. Grab more stuffs. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Seriously, bro? Alright, you're walking away. Eat. Yep. Things like this also are just cash items. Ooh, more buckshot. And I did not bring ammo like a moron. Thankfully, there's a neat little trick I'll show you in a minute. Actually, I got that fragment over there to serve as a volunteer. Where'd you go, buddy? It is getting pitch black out here. Let's put a hold on our mission and go towards where we need to be. Go towards somewhere safe. A house that is safe. But, you know me, I can't handle it. I can't help myself. Let's go. Let's show you the one of many houses that are safe. Oh, don't be yelling at me. I'm just trying to go somewhere. It's a little dark to actually demonstrate. So, let's get up here. See if I can make my way up here. Okay. There's personal goal for this playthrough. Get me a damn headlamp. So, this is a safe house. One of two. There's always two in every region. They're always marked by a little blue house icon on your map. And they're usually not affected by anything. But there have been rumors that certain enemies can trespass into a safe house. I'm not going to specify which one it is, though. There's usually a certain number of other goodies that can be found while you're in here. And I don't think, memory's a little fuzzy on this, go figure, but I don't think items in the safe houses actually respawn with the tide. Look, a cassette tape. Hey. Do that. Yeah. Put that away. What else do we got here? Grande bar. Ooh, a note. Another stash marker. Stash note, not marker, note. Pervome route. I'm still feeling like I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yeah, it's brought me luck. Well, since you guys are no longer around, I guess it didn't bring you that much luck. Okay. Use the bed, get up at 6, and night night. Night night. Good morning. Actually, it always pays to actually have a morning snack before you carry on. Blech. I apologize, folks. This game gets very noisy with the unnecessary sound effects. Thankfully, I will fix that. Now, that out of the way. Now, safe house away out of the way. Let's go. Sometimes I wonder if I'm trying too hard to talk. Oh, yeah. So, weapons that have this little carrier on the side can actually be restocked. Whoa, who's... That's a mimic. I'm not worried about him. And you can keep loose rounds in your dump pouch down here. And once you make space on your carrier, you can just dip. And it restocks. And it automatically refills it. Ooh, that is so convenient. I could just wait and get close to show you what the rift is, but I know where there's another one. It's easier to see. Moist. Oh, you back in your hole. Oh! Now this time it shoots back. Ah! Not nice! Stop it!
You did it again! You little shit!
Ah! Get the fragments out of the way. Okay. Alright, time to run the gauntlet. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Okay. Alright. Where are you? Somewhere in nowhere. Ah! This game can make you jump. Well, I took him out. Let's see. There it is. Get folded! So, rifts actually do drop these little items, these broken shards. Some of them can be mission critical, so they'll take on a different shape or different shape and color. Standard ones, like this one, are just a cash item. So always stock up on this. Oh, and If you decide to squirrel them away somewhere on the map, be careful, because some items disappear with the tide. Nope. Is there another one? What is it? Oh, it's got to be a phantom. There you are! That's a phantom! Oh, you... Meh, I'll get you in a second. Huh? Shoo. Retrieve my gear. Treatment. Oh, Jesus! Ah! You little... Ah! Fuck you! Oh, man. What's funny is I heard that one coming too, and yet I still get startled by it. Because those things tend to jump at you and jump at your face at mock. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Alright, this is what I mean. This is a steel case. This steel case can have something very useful inside. If my controller actually can behave with me. Can actually cooperate. And, yes. The TT-33. Probably the better pistol of all of them, in my opinion. You guys can scream at me about that later. Scream about that in the chat. Chat. The f. I'm thinking way too ahead of myself here. In the comments. Anyways. So I'm going to skip ahead here and go through all this. More reading. Oh, what's that? There we go. Okay, what do we got here? More reading. Ooh, more forbidden fruit. Don't mind if I do. Okay, now that is cleaned out. I am several kilograms heavier now. But we got him, but we must press on. Carry on with the mission. I hear footsteps. Creepy. just trying to find... I hear a lift. I need to go secure that thing. Oh, there's everybody. How are you? Okay. Excuse me, guys. That Mimix is going to be walking over here in a second. Let's see. Yep, he's alerted. Come closer. I just want to ask you a few questions, sir. No? Well, that didn't quite work. I know I did some hits on him. Nice try. Ah, damn. How much drink do you want? Yes. Dunked. Alright, where's that? Oh, that's a fan. Alright, time to shut that rift up. Poke. Poke. See, look at that. That's a shard. Those are valuable. As you can see, full shard, broken shard. Varying in price. Still all money. Good fight, I guess. That was freaking brutal, man. Such is the way of the life of this zone. Because, yeah, where's the... Well, I'm just going to do this instead. You can spend a long time saving up ammo, health, and all that stuff. But one firefight later, you're back at it once more. Did you drop anything else, good sir? No, you did not. Let's move. Alright. Hey there, glowing one. What do you got to say?
My father was a truck driver. He'd be away for long periods of time on inner city routes. I wish he'd been away when the event happened. But it was right around his birthday. We still had unfinished cake in the fridge. Napoleon, his favorite. He taught me to drive when I was very young. We had a lot of fun. My father was the silent type and didn't spend much time with us girls, but driving was something he could share with me. Though we didn't know when or how I'd get a car of my own. I was really looking forward to that day. The freedom. And what do I have to look forward to now? You might be my only hope. No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure at all. After I got ganged up on by a bunch of creatures. Ooh, another steel case. What do we got in here? Nice. We got PPSH, Obrezd. Or a shorty version. It's in bad shape, and I only have one magazine to fit it. But not enough rounds to make it worthwhile. Well, let's bring it along anyways. I forgot I'm not using my good backpack for this. Oh yeah, there's also a little, like I said, there's usually little Easter eggs and other hidden things all around the radius. Just gotta figure out how to get to them. Like, let me show you this one. Walk all the way up here. And there's an item. Here we are. It's a Glock. I'll take it. Everything has value. Also, there's also some of these burned people who may actually have scenic storytelling. Like, watch this guy.
And I had enough of these halls. Working and working and working overtime. What do I got for that? None.
Well, that's how the world works, Vasilich. Too bad.
Searching, and more searching. Okay, what do you got to say, good sir? Smack.
Huh? Where's the film was here just now. Need to develop it while the back room is free. Oh, Katja will hate me if I don't bring it back.
Well, joke's on you. I'm getting it first. Thank you. Me. Actually, I'm gonna need it. As you collect loot, this tiny pack becomes cluttered. So I'll do that and do this. Reason why I'm doing this, you'll see in just a second. This grass is everywhere in this building. Ow. Still get cut by it. What do you got to offer?
UNPSC Explorer number 159, log 04. Warning. Stay the hell away from those collapsed buildings. Under no circumstances should you enter one of those after the tide without heavy gear or a death wish. It's fun, maybe pesky, and fragments can rip flesh, but none of them coordinate like mimics. These things think. Hell, at this point, I think these things are people. At least for...
Well, that means he was in a building with a rift. Like I've been telling you guys, you gotta get that rift first, before you clear the whole building. Oh, look at that. It's a Kodak film. Filmspul. Put you here because you get buried real easily. More your smokes. It's fine. Saving it is monocular. Some items actually just... they're optional, heavily optional. But never really had a use for them. Pepper towels. More pepper towels. More ammo. Bring it over here. Yeah. Just for kicks. Let's see what's in this one. Ow. That's one of my only complaints is the music in this game, which is why I have it turned off, and you're just enjoying the ambiance with me, is it can be pretty harsh on the drums, on the eardrums, bro. More reading. I'm gonna go around. Oh wait, I need to go in here. Ow, 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 ow. Jeez, those don't... see what I mean? It hurts. Anomalies suck. Always try to avoid them if possible. Excuse me. Alright, loot and toll. Objective in hand. Or in bag. Let's skip on back. Right. So, it's going to take a bit. Especially since I'm a little heavy weighted. Since I got a lot of weight on me. So, let me just skip ahead for you. Alright. Thankfully you didn't have to sit through that with me. I so forgot what being overburdened is like. Let's go deposit that and unload. Total recall. Throw this. Yeet. Go. Get it out of here. Confirm. Collect my cash and we are done. Let's go unload. Sort this loot. Alright, got all that dumped out. Nice little note to read. Stow it away. And I think that should be about it for today. Let me check. Oh yeah, that should be enough for today. So, thank you for riding along with me on this. I hope you enjoyed what you see. And if you'd like to see other games in this done in this particular format, excuse me, feel free to make it known down below. And if you want to see me continue playing this, also tell me. So, with that said, this is where we will part for now. Stay awesome, stay humble, and we will meet again in the next video. Good night, folks. Now I gotta clean all this up.